The thing that caught my attention wasn't what Princess Leonor said. It was what she didn't say. Over the last few days, royal watchers have been focused on Leonor's public appearances, but there's one small detail I can't stop thinking about. For a brief moment, her smile seemed to fade. Not completely, just enough to make you wonder what was happening behind the cameras. And honestly, that's the part of royal life that fascinates me the most. Because what if the strongest people are often the ones carrying the heaviest emotions? We see the uniforms, the ceremonies, the perfect photographs. But we rarely stop and ask what it actually costs a young woman to spend her entire life preparing to become a queen. Here's my take. I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is assuming confidence means someone never struggles. Sometimes confidence is simply showing up when you'd rather be somewhere else. And that brings me to Leonor. While people compare her future to figures like Prince William or even the carefully managed public image of Catherine, Princess of Wales, I think Leonor faces a completely different challenge. She's growing up in an era where every expression is analyzed, every gesture becomes a headline, and every difficult moment is discussed online within minutes. If you're new to Leonor's story, subscribe, I post every day. Now here's the question I keep asking myself. What happens when a person is expected to be perfect all the time? Because from my perspective, those hidden tears people occasionally glimpse are not signs of weakness. They're signs of pressure. They're reminders that behind the title is a real person trying to navigate expectations that most of us will never experience. And maybe that's why so many people connect with her. Not because she's a future queen, but because she's human. The media often focuses on the glamorous side of royalty. But I think the more interesting story is the emotional cost. The sacrifices. The moments nobody talks about. So when people ask what those hidden tears really mean, my answer is simple. They remind us that strength isn't the absence of emotion. Sometimes strength is carrying those emotions and continuing forward anyway. And honestly, that's a lesson all of us can learn from.